All right. Well, looks like there's nothing important for 75, so we'll just do it as a regular episode.
Wait, there's nothing important that happened in 1975?
The Vietnam War ended.
Boo. Oh, you mean the war that America got their asses kicked in?
Yeah.
Floyd Little.
You won't read that in your notebooks, kids.
Bro, niggas was out here getting mollywopped by people with banana hats. Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
They did make hats out of banana leaves. I took a whole course in college on.
I believe you. It's just on the face of it.
On the face, it's bad, but
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
Well, considering that we were talking about Houston and Stephen Silas, I guess we can go to the other part of Houston and talk about,
One disgruntled quarterback.
yes, that disgruntled quarterback that I think is so great, and everybody thinks he's great. He's not happy. Once again,
and he damn sure isn't a running back too.
yeah,
so.
yeah, that man can sling that thing, no pause. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. So, anyways, we were talking about it last week, a little bit about him going to the Jets and him going to Miami potentially, but he's really tight. People is really here thinking that he's played his last game with the Texans. I don't know to what extent that's really true because I feel like
I think it might be.
they still hold the cards, bro. I don't know. All I know is that they're talking about the teams that he can go to. I would really want him to, if he doesn't go to the Jets, of course, I would love to see him on the 49ers. I feel like they automatically become a contender again if Deshaun is playing.
I would like to see him on the Jets. That's Deshaun in New York, which is might cop a jersey. You go to New York.
Yeah, nah. I would never cop a green jersey, but you know what? That's cool.
They got
You
a
stay
black
over
one.
there. You stay
They got
in
a black
your.
one that's pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
You stay in your purple. All right.
Purple's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stay.
You would know.
stay in
You
your
should know.
Ravens.
You should know because one, New Rochelle, and two, grape juice.
Yeah, but
So-
our purple wasn't like that ugly purple down in Maryland. We had a nice, rich purple.
Oh,
They have
it was
like
nice.
a really weird dark purple.
It was like a Crown Royal purple.
Yeah.
Nice. Like the bag.
Like how JT dresses.
Oof.
I wear all black, sir. Thank you.
I hate. Oh my god. He's just, everything's going over his head today. Apparently.
I'm telling you, this is John's fault. John doesn't have a hat. We're not in sync.
You
all
don't
right?
even notice I don't. I didn't have a
No,
hat.
I'm noticing now.
You didn't even notice me.
I changed my hair and everything. You didn't say anything.
Yeah, right. Like John got a whole haircut. You didn't even point it out, Justin.
Oh, he did? Nah, you know what?
Oh man,
John's just got so much hair I don't even recognize it anymore. I mean, I just know
That's
he's
racist, bro.
He's just nigga with a beard. Matt's got a beard. Miles got a beard.
Don't say that.
It's coming in.
It's coming in. It's not there yet though.
How long have we been coming?
I don't know.
John? Don't you hate, John? Stop it. I will kick Luffy to the curb with his gum fruit. But anyways, yeah, man. I don't know. Where I was
I
going
thought
with
you
that.
were going to transition.
All right, so
yeah,
basi-
Matt, we're gonna need that button.
That button is gonna
Yeah.
be. That
Yeah.
button is gonna
They
be. So
don't,
great.
Matt. They don't do it like that. I just have to be the transition guy, I guess. I don't know. Just in transition, clearly, But
Making it seem like I don't even have a transition. It's crazy.
do you?
Disrespect.
Do you, John? Matt,
I
Matt,
do.
If you had to rank the transition people on the show,
I didn't
Nah,
say.
don't put
I did
Matt
not
in this-
say.
Don't
Matt,
put
you
Matt
weren't
in
pick
number
a
this-
side,
one.
Matt.
I'm
It's
just gonna record my voice saying transition. Mad reverb and shit on it.
I'm
It's
with
just gonna
it.
be like,
And now here's something we think you'll really like.
and now
I'm about to
Conway Twitty.
Oh my god! You just start doing cutaways and shit.
My favorite one was when it was the Justin Bieber episode of Family Guy. So now Mr. Conway Bieber.
They needed to chill with the Conway Twitty shit because they would really do like fucking 3-4 minute bits of that, and I'm like,
They was running out of shit.
You knew they had nothing else to end the show with.
I'm like, yo, come on, son.
Wasn't there literally one episode where it like pretty much played through the whole song and then it just cut to the credits? It
Yep.
was just like
Right.
that's wild.
It's like, all right, guys, we got to put something out this week,
Basically, all right, we only got 16 minutes of content. Conway Twitty.
bro. That's like in The Simpsons. The longer the opening couch is, that means like they were struggling, so they
Oh,
just
yeah.
made that shit mad long.
Them joints be going on forever sometimes.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though. I love the opening couch scenes.
Yep.
Oh boy, but yeah, Texas. I don't know, man. It's rough. It's been a rough time for sports. Deshaun though, hope he goes to the Jets. Jets have the best package for him. It's gonna have to
Absolutely.
include a bunch of picks.
It's not an issue.
It's not an issue at all. You know, and imagine we flip Jamal Adams for Deshaun Watson.
Oh, see, now that's a trade out. That you see what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah, that
But,
makes sense. But
you know, has the no trade clause, so he has to want to go to the Jets. And now Jets got Rob Salah. So
yes, that's
Tides are turning.
that's
That's a big move.
That's a big move.
I think that was the safe pick.
Yeah.
Because I think the sexy hire or the out there hire would be Eric Bieniemy.
Yep.
Because his name was just out there so much. But
Yep.
Salah was definitely the safe pick. So I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
It was the safe pick. I'm happy with it. Let's get to work. He's a football guy. Like, what's his face for the Giants?
Oh,
Judge. You know, so.
My head coach will fuck your head coach up.
I don't know. You seen Salah be getting that.
Nah,
He lifts with them.
Nah, I'm telling you, my boy Joe Judge is a bowling ball. You know what I'm saying? He's like Nick Chubb. He don't go down, bro. He just, yeah.
How is his jaw like a bowling ball too?
He's thorough.
Bro, have you seen Salah is
He's jacked.
jacked, bro.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely, no, he's,
Salah looks like Goldberg.
yeah. Nah, he said he looks like
He's
Goldberg.
built like Goldberg.
Bro,
I
now-
thought you were going to say because he's like a
Bald
little-
and dark.
Yeah, that
Now,
was
now
more-
I need the Jets to every home game.
Yes.
Somebody just bangs on the door to the Jets locker room.
He's just coming running now. Oh, that would be fucking great. Imagine that. That's
Can
the
you
fucking
tweet
intro.
at them and get them to do this?
That gotta be in like the fucking the hype videos.
Dude,
I'm
use
saying.
your Jets Twitter influence to
My
try and
Jets
get
I am
try
very
and
low.
get something behind.
I am very low in Jets.
I'm
Twitter.
sure
Are
you know
kidding
some
me?
people
Yeah,
who
that
can
would-
get behind.
I'm telling you, that would be
It's
great.
like if I come up with the
man.
idea, I could probably get Ruben to spread it. You got to
Bro.
get something, bro.
so many people wouldn't get it, but for the people that do,
No,
they
are
would,
you
they,
kidding
they
me?
would love that shit.
I feel like most of the Jets fan base is older because they're not like they haven't been good in so
And
long.
plus, I feel like most
That,
football
like, they would
fans
get it.
are fans
Yeah.
of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I feel like it kind of like all like intertwined.
Salah to grow out a
intertwined
goatee.
with one.
For,
Yeah. Oh, Salah also first Muslim head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that.
we
that's pretty-
figured
that's
out
pretty-
what he was.
Yes.
That's why he tans so dark.
So what
and he's so
exactly-
pale
He's
as a
Lebanese.
winter.
He said
He's
he's
Lebanese.
So it's Lebanese.
So he's
Just
like
strictly
still kind of
Lebanese?
white.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Lebanese. Yeah, that's a fact.
All right. So here's my problem, right? And
Okay.
no.
I'm gonna see where this is going.
Okay. So Lebanese hire.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Person of color, I guess. Right.
Okay.
I mean, yes.
Just keep
Right.
going. Keep
And-
going. I want to see where this is going.
There are only two open spots left. The Eagles.
The Eagles.
And-
That Todd Bowles is actually interviewing for. Just
But I also just saw the front runner now is Josh McDaniels
from
from New England. So
Boo.
I don't know. So I think it was
Okay.
what the Eagles and somebody else.
the
left, right?
Eagles. The Titans hired Arthur Smith. Was it?
No, the Falcons hired Arthur Smith.
Oh yeah. So
He came from the Titans organization,
Falcons hired Arthur Smith.
I don't think the Chargers made their decision. No, they did.
Chargers haven't.
They haven't
no,
made
they
the
did.
decision.
No, they did.
The Chargers hired Brandon Staley, the Rams defensive coordinator.
Yes.
The
Who is it?
Texans is open. Lions is open.
And I saw people saying that
That's-
Staley,
Staley.
Deuce Staley.
Oh, Deuce
Was it
Staley.
Deuce Staley? No.
Deuce.
I'm blanking on the
Deuce
name.
Alice.
Some black coordinator right now.
Yeah, he's either the running backs coach. Yeah, he's a running back coach on the Eagles.
Somewhere,
yes.
yeah. That he should take that job.
Yeah.
And so, all right. So, of all the spots, we only have two left. No black coaches have been hired yet. I don't think a black coach should take the Texans job.
Yeah, please.
Because of the dumpster fire that will ensue. It's almost like the Steven Silas thing, right?
Yes.
You are going into a toxic situation. Your quarterback does not want to be there.
Well, he didn't know when he signed. To me, it's more.
Well, no, I know.
To me, it's Fizdale to the shit.
Right.
Yes. So any coach going there is set up to fail, especially a black head coach, because they're going to be judged off of like they could easily go maybe to almost have a Jets type of season. You don't know what JJ Watt's going to be doing.
Yep.
Right. You have no offensive weapons whatsoever.
Yep.
Right. That is a toxic place. Eagles job I think is a really good job because then you can decide between if you want to keep Carson Wentz, if you want to keep Jalen Hurts. Right. You got some pieces on.
Either way, one of them is a good trade piece.
Exactly. Either way, right? If a black coach does not come out of this hired, right? Or if only one, and let's say they go to the Texans or the Eagles, right? I still think this is a failure of a coaching a thing. I
right.
still think it's a failure.
At this point, I don't want a black head coach to get fired. Hired.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, I mean, we never want that.
Well, never want. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Because the way the teams that they would get hired to
Like,
right now are
it-
set up for failure.
literally.
the good jobs are taken.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
all right, if Todd Bowles gets hired in Eagles, I feel like that might be the best job available. But I wouldn't want a black head coach to take the Lions job or the Texans job. If I'm Bieniemy, I'm staying my ass in Kansas City right now because he holds all the cards. Kansas City is gonna be good probably for the next
forever, as long as Pat Mahomes is
as
there.
long as Mahomes is there. Yeah.
As long as Pat Mahomes is there, and I hope he's good. By the way, we'll get to that. But yeah, they're gonna be good for some time. So he's gonna hold all the cards going forward. So why not stay? Because there's gonna be head coaching jobs that open up next year.
And that's the problem because Deshaun Watson's whole beef, well, part of his beef, because he has beef with the ownership as well, but his beef with the front office is, he said to them, give Bieniemy an interview. And they didn't give him an interview.
He had one request. Your best player that the organization has seen in years had one request. And you were like, nah, we're good, bro.
A simple request, give him an interview.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do that? So he's like, all right, bet. I'm out.
I don't blame him.
The man that you paying about $40 million annually.
Bro,
Who
he is
deserves it.
A top,
Definitely.
and arguably top 5 quarterback in this league.
It's not arguable.
No, he definitely is top 5.
Definitely top 5?
Definitely top 5.
Think about the things he's doing with no offensive
This
weapons.
is true.
He is definitely top 5.
All right. So definitely a definite top 5.
Yes, I'll say arguably top 3. That's more arguable for me, but yes, top 5 definitely.
I don't want to get into that debate though.
That's fine.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'd say he's right on the edge of the top 3.
I would say he is top 3. I say the only quarterbacks that I would personally put above him right now, like today, is Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't put Josh Allen.
Yeah,
in front of
No,
him.
he's better than Russ.
I still give
better than
Russ the credit.
Right now, I think he's better than Russ.
I don't know.
I
Just
think-
because Russ had a bad end of the season, he's better than Russ?
I think right now he's better than Russ. Right now, who would I rather take? I would rather take Deshaun Watson than Russell Wilson.
I mean, right now I
Right
would
now.
only because Deshaun is 3 or 4 years younger than Russ.
I think he's
If I was starting a team right now,
probably
Yeah.
a lot younger.
because
But-
Russ won a Super Bowl before Deshaun came in. He was still at Clemson, right? When Russ won that chip.
Yeah, I think he was still.
Yeah.
He was still at Clemson. Yeah.
But either way, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's nice that there's a person of color, and I put that in quotes because we know how divided like this whole person of color. It's a very broad.
Also, a lot of
Thing.
Lebanese people tend to be pretty white. Like, they're usually white.
Yeah,
Middle Easterns.
exactly. So like,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that man tan like this table.
I'm about to
all
say,
I know is we're getting bean pies sold at MetLife.
Oh my god.
It's lit.
Let the nation come to fucking to MetLife.
niggas
bro.
talking
I'm
about
telling you,
niggas
ain't
talking-
no more games. I said they better not schedule no 4:15 games because at 6:00 you already know what the vibes is. You already know what the vibes is at 6, so you better schedule us at 1 p.m. or 8:30.
Just
I
mad
was gonna.
you know how they give out like t-shirts at playoff games? It's just koofies.
about to say Philly should have.
That's-
For all it is, Philly should have hired Solana.
Bro, that's what we spin it instead of rally towels. It's rally
This is
koofies.
koofies? Oh my god.
No,
This is
we're not
disrespectful.
doing,
I'm sorry.
We're not
No.
doing this.
Oh god.
Thank goodness we're not on the nationally syndicated. Because if we were, this would probably be Justin's last day.
My last day, John was the one. He's just as culpable. He's just his fault.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Yeah, but I can pass.
that's true. I didn't even know what John was until like last year. So I hadn't even heard of a Guyana.
Till, like, last week.
I didn't even know what a Guyana was until John. So he opened my eyes.
What a
to it.
Guyana was.
That's so wild.
No, a Guyana.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can we take 5, please? Can we just go cut to commercial, please?
Oh god.
What is it? The hang in there, baby.
Now a message from our
In this
sponsors.
episode of Saratoga Sports Pod is brought to you by El Dorado Rum.
We'll
Lord
be back in a
Jesus.
moment. Experience some technical difficulties.
Lord
But yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Getting off the coaching.
Actually,
thing.
it's funny because the way
Yes.
white people say it is Guyana.
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 Yeah.
I had like
Guyana.
teachers.
Guyana.
You're disgusting.
Let me get a
Yeah,
We gotta go. I don't even.
Let me get a Guyana. Let me get a Guyana. Okay, all right.
Yes.
We're
you're
done. We're
yeah,
done here.
yeah,
Nope,
Justin-
gotta go. Gotta go.
Justin is anti-black, but we knew this already.
Goddamn right. Oh boy, but yeah, these I honestly, this is probably one of the better divisional weekends we've seen in a while. That's just off.
Yes,
I didn't even,
yeah.
honestly, I didn't even get to watch the Ravens game just because that was
I'll
doing
tell you
other
what,
stuff.
it was
but-
a chess match, and it was if you're a football fan, it was really fun to watch. Casual fan, probably not.
Yeah.
But like if you know football, you enjoy football. Fucking chess match, bro.
Buffalo is a hard place to play in. We could for real start with that game, but yeah, oh man, yo, Justin Tucker missing two field goals.
That was wild.
That
Bro,
did it for
the wind.
Yeah, that's why I
That
said.
shit was
That's what I was saying.
Him and Sam Cook.
Yeah.
Sam Cook has been one of the best punters in the league for his entire career. Like the wind was crazy.
Yeah.
Just
Booming.
there was mad missed field goals throughout the whole game because they missed 2 as well.
Yep, exactly. But
Like,
it's just the fact that Justin Tucker. Yeah, I mean, but that's a fact though. The wind was crazy. Like I said, Buffalo is not an easy place to play, and you know what I'm saying.
See,
So
it doesn't get enough credit. Remember how they talked about how the old Giant Stadium had like that almost like toilet bowl type of like draft of the wind? Bro, people don't realize the Bill Stadium is kind of like the Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor. It's basically underground. Like so, like when you pull up to the stadium, you have to go like when you walk into the stadium, you walk down into the bowl.
Yeah,
and so it's basically like the wind is coming in, and then doing that whole thing. So yeah,
that shit was insane.
Yep.
But yeah, fucking chess match, and to me it just showed how good the coordinators on both sides were. We probably not going to spend that much just because it was a pretty like the game. There wasn't a whole lot that changed throughout the game, but I think Bomani put it best. How can you say Lamar is not a pocket passer when he has to sit there and wait for his mediocre ass receivers to try and get open? And yeah, I mean it's literally just showed the issues the Ravens have had all year. And I don't put it all on Lamar because if we didn't have some of those drops, it's a drastically different game. And those I saw an article from the Ravens website today actually that was like even though like they're like the Ravens should still like zig when we're zagging, like that type of shit. Because they're like, at the end of the day, like what they normally do still worked. It just came down to execution. It just came down to the best kicker of all time missing mad field goals. We had problems with our center snapping.
Oh yeah,
and then we switched our center, and he was doing great up until that game.
Yep,
like he was like as bad as it was. I don't think it was a schematic thing as much as it was just pure execution. Drops for us have not been an issue until that game. J.K. Dobbins doesn't drop passes like shit like that. You know what I mean? Yep. Like it just is straight up execution. And yeah, like that's all it really is. Because Lamar can buy all the time in the pocket he wants, but if motherfuckers can't get open, who's he going to throw it to? And at the end of the day, my wish list is an early round receiver, and can we draft a lineman at some point who actually plays center? Instead of having to constantly convert someone, can we just draft a center or maybe trade for Matt Henney? But like just someone who can snap the ball consistently, that would be great. But like those are, and also it's like for us, it just, to me, it feels like forever since we've won the Super Bowl. It always feels like a key piece gets hurt at some point during the season. Like last year, great season, great regular season. Then we played the Titans with Mark Andrews hurt and Mark Ingram hurt.
Yep.
This year, losing Ronnie Stanley, and then literally every year our offensive line is constantly shuffling. Losing Ronnie Stanley, having to put your second best offensive lineman into his spot, and then everyone else's shuffle. The fact that DJ Fluker was in and out of the lineup, but when DJ Fluker's in, he can just block. He like in the run game, he's terrible in pass protection. So it's like one of those things where it's like it would have been nice to have things put together, but it isn't. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? The Buffalo's a better team. Shout out to Buffalo. I like Buffalo as a team. They're the second team that I would like to win the Super Bowl. First would be the Packers. But hey man, it's just everything hinges on next year pretty much, and us getting a real receiving threat outside of Mark Andrews.
Basically you said it all. I feel like with a full offensive Ravens team with at least a good wide receiver. First and foremost, I just want to throw a betting thing out there. There was a prop. Yo, it got me so fucking tight. Des Bryant to have over 1 yard receiving, whatever. They actually put that as a prop on FanDuel, and obviously he didn't cover. So you know what? It is what it is. I should have went on the gram and just like posted that and like tagged Des in it, like, yo, bro, like, yo, they really disrespecting you right now. I think that might have changed the outcome of.
I think Lamar would have thrown it to Des.
I think he might have. You know what I'm saying?
I think Des needed to get the ball more
late
often.
in the game, and I know he wanted a pass interference call.
Yeah,
I think Des should have got just more looks throughout the season.
Yeah,
just because of the threat that he was.
Of course.
But I mean,
you know. But I mean, I think he's
There's a
more-
lot of things that go into that.
I think it's better that he's at least like a voice in the room, but the receiving core needs some work. And I think Hollywood could be in the receiving core, but not as a number one, obviously. And then obviously you got Mark Andrews and you got the good running backs with Gus and J.K.
We
Dobbins.
got to resign Gus, Doug.
What's it called? Oh yeah, and y'all fucking let go of Mark Andrews, right? I'm not Mark Andrews. Mark Ingram. Yeah,
yesterday
yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
I said that
Yeah.
in the middle of the season. I was like, before he started losing minutes, I was literally like, yo, he's either gonna get traded next year or released.
Yep.
Because like, Gus is so fucking good, bro.
Yeah, the
Like,
NFL is a tough industry, y'all.
mhm,
This is a
no
very
guaranteed money.
It's a very tough industry. But yeah, I was also gonna say
Next year.
right. The Bills are a very interesting football team with a very great fan base. And honestly, if the Bills end up winning the AFC Championship, which honestly wouldn't surprise me at this point because the NFL, no fucking locks, it would be dope. I think it would be dope for the fan base, more so dope for the NFL because we had, at the end of the day, we're going to get a young quarterback in the Super Bowl, whether that's Mahomes again or whether that's Josh Allen again. I mean, not again, for the first time. So I think that would be pretty cool.
I think the worst matchup for the Bills is not in the playoffs either.
What do you
The worst
mean?
matchup for the Bills was the Browns
Okay. I see
because
what
the
yeah.
Bills are soft up front.
Yep.
Because you even saw like our rushing attack was working, but when you turn it into one dimensional because the receivers can't get open.
I don't think the Bills match up well with the Chiefs, and we can talk about the Chiefs game next.
I don't think so either.
Because the Bills, they don't run the football, and they don't run the football well. Like you saw the first half of the game, they basically ran it like twice, I think.
Their first rush wasn't even a real rush.
Yeah.
There was coverage, so Josh Allen took off.
Yes.
It wasn't a designed run.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they don't run the ball well, and that's what's gonna end up being the downfall for them. So I feel like first and foremost, going into the Chiefs game, I hope Pat's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I personally, I didn't think it looked that bad in the replay, like when he got taken down, but
When he could have stand up.
yeah, we could stand up. I was like, oh fuck. And of course, I bet on this man to have 320 passing yards, and at that point, he had 255. But that's all right, Pat. I still fuck with you. You my guy. But
Tiny just a bonus to get 23 points. He got 22 the other night.
yeah,
That's rough.
yikes. Talk about bad beats. But anyways, this game was more lost by the Browns than it was won by the Chiefs. And I think that's my very unpopular opinion when it comes to this, because I think Stefanski had many opportunities to win this game. You know what I'm saying? Once that interception happened that Chad Henne threw, because he was like, all right, fuck it, Tyreek Hill got to be open at some point. He just threw up a prayer to nobody.
That was wild,
Basically a
bro.
punt.
Basically
He
a
did what
punt.
Joe Flacco did with the Jets against the Patriots.
Right.
He just punted that.
Basically punted it. And from then on, you know, they're going. They have a chance to win the game with 8 minutes left in the game, and they punt the ball away. And we said it last week, kicking is for losers.
I'll tell you what, you got to give the Chiefs defense some credit on that one, though.
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
give the Chiefs defense credit. But I'm just saying, when you have the ball and your defense is playing to that point playing well against a backup quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta roll with your squad, bro. And that's my take. That's my take on it.
I was thinking Myles Garrett being hurt played into that.
Definitely did play into
Because
that.
I feel like Myles Garrett is 100%. I honestly don't think Henne gets that last pass off
Yep.
on the one that sealed it.
Yep.
I don't think he gets that off
And-
because you even saw the play before Garrett came in and fucking did everything in his power, but I think he emptied the tank on that one.
Yeah, that was him. Like, yo, I gotta get something in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Because no one thought he was gonna go for it on fourth, man. But
Yeah, nobody-
I
Andy
think,
fucking
I
Reid,
think they still get that pass off.
Andy Reid put his nuts on the table.
He
Yeah.
did. But then they showed it was
Big
the same play they
fucking red.
ran early in the season against Miami, where they just put Tyreek in motion, and then as soon as they snapped the ball,
That was the only
quick out.
time Tony Romo has ever looked foolish on a broadcast.
Yeah, that was a fact.
And everyone in the world is out here like, there's no fucking way he's throwing this shit, dog.
hey man, look, I'll trust Tony Romo because literally 8 out of 10 times he's correct.
That's what I'm saying.
And to his credit, he was like, yeah, nobody looks like they're gonna
And
hike
no
the
one
ball.
did. That's what I'm
Nobody
saying.
did.
Everyone in the
Like,
world thought there was no play.
especially because they ran up to the line with like 24 seconds left. So you're like, oh, all right, they're just gonna hard count. They're gonna
Yeah.
do it. But
Especially after he did that dumb shit on the interception before.
Yep.
I will say I got to give credit to. I do think I agree with you guys. They shouldn't have punted there. I think worst case scenario, you miss it, you hold them to a field goal. It's still an 8-point game because they were down 5 at the time.
Needed 6.5.
Yep. But I got to give credit to Baker Mayfield. He played a really good game.
Underrated.
Baker, man.
He played a really good game.
Underratedly, really good game.
Like
Love me
he
some Baker.
the only mistake was when he telegraphed the interception
To
Tony Badger. Yeah,
exactly. And that didn't even end up costing them points because they missed the field goal.
And when you looked at the replay, they showed like it was just a better play by Honey Badger because Honey Badger was following the other receiver and just happened to come back.
Yep.
But I mean, Baker was putting the ball in spots. I mean, the I forget at what point it was, but the one he threw to Peoples Jones on the sideline,
That shit
I
was
was
a
like,
dime.
That was he put it in a perfect spot. That was a really great catch too, though.
The diving catch on 4th down by Hooper.
Higgins? Oh no, that one was
I mean,
Hooper. Jesus Christ,
great
what a
pass,
catch! That's
better
what you
catch.
bring him in for. That's exactly what you bring him in for.
Everybody, every receiver that Baker had, Jarvis included, and Njoku had a really good game.
Njoku
also.
did.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's had a shaky year, but he had a really good game.
Everybody showed up. You know what I'm saying? Nick Chubb turned up in the second half after they basically couldn't get the running game going in the first half.
And then Chubb, what was he? He had 50 something just in the third quarter alone.
Yep.
Like, yeah, man. If you're a Browns fan, you have to be. It's disappointing that you lost, but you have to be excited for this team.
You're happy with how this season went.
You gotta look on the bigger picture because y'all weren't expected to win anything anyway, and y'all made it to the divisional round.
And you pushed the defending champs literally to the final play, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Because it could have, and that's what I'm saying. Once Henny, I was telling my friends, I was like, once Henny threw the interception on the drive where they was in field goal range, I said, yo, if they don't score here, the Browns is winning because there's no way they're moving the ball well. And Henny is like, they weren't even letting him throw the ball down the field. It was a miracle that they even got into field goal range to start with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
I still think the turning point. I mean, man, I think the big play was obviously the fumble in the end zone. Because they would have gone down. What was they?
That
they
changes
had
the
the entire game because even though the Browns had all the momentum in the second half, like clearly. They still were never able to get that score. They were separated by that one score.
Yep.
Like
So if they score on that and everything else goes the same way, they probably win the game.
They win. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but that's also accounting the fact that on the play call that gets Mahomes hurt. It's probably the game plays out a different way.
And that's and now like you see that, and this is why a lot of coaches are hesitant to design runs for their quarterback because of shit like that. Like they ran, I don't know if y'all realize it, but they ran that same play before on the goal line when Mahomes scored the touchdown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they ran that on just to get them a couple yards. And I know what Andy Reid is
You got
doing.
to slide though.
Yeah, I mean you gotta slide,
slide,
but
though.
Mahomes always slides.
No, he don't.
wait,
Mahomes will get some yards.
slide when he couldn't have slid in that situation.
No, in that situation he couldn't.
He's trying to get the first down.
But I'm saying in general.
in general, yeah, Mahomes does not
He does slide, yeah.
Mahomes
as much as he should.
as much
That's what I'm saying.
like,
As much as he should.
yeah.
You're Patrick Mahomes, dog.
And it's
You
also
gotta slide more.
And it's also like, because there was a point in the game where it was 3rd and 4 on the Chiefs side of the territory where Kevin Stefanski called a design run for Baker, and Baker basically fucking like fuck it, it's the playoffs, and you know what I'm saying. So it's just one of those things that's it's circumstantial. That's the drawback of running design quarterback plays sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel like it was a bad play call, but in that situation, you got to just, unless it's like scoring, I don't.
I think it's just one of those like because they probably ran that play probably like 20 times throughout the season and it's worked. And I think because he got hurt, then you kind of look at it in a different way.
It's football, man.
But it's football. I mean, he could have. I mean, they said early in the broadcast he had like the turf toe he was dealing with since like the first quarter.
Yeah.
So I mean,
still diamond though.
Shit happens.
To be honest, it doesn't seem like he uses a lot of legs when he throws because he doesn't need to.
Yeah, he don't. That shit's all up about it. Go ahead.
Speaking of somebody who doesn't use their lower body at all to throw passes, that bad man, Aaron Rodgers. Boy, I tell you, I mean, I just don't understand how you can watch football since 2000 up until now.
And think Tom Brady
and
better than
think
Aaron
Tom
Rodgers?
Brady is a better quarterback. More accomplished, yes. Tom Brady will go down as the most accomplished quarterback in NFL history. That's a fact. But there is no way you can watch them both play and say Tom Brady is a better quarterback skill-wise than Aaron Rodgers. It's impossible. You can't. You can't.
Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like-
You saw what he did on the goal line when he does
Yeah.
he fakes the pass, gets him up in the air, and just trots in.
Yep.
Bro, Tom Brady doing that? At what point in Tom Brady's career was he doing that?
He's not a mobile quarterback though. I mean,
He also
even
is.
still.
He's not a gunslinger like Aaron Rodgers.
He
I
can't
mean-
sling it like Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, I feel like Aaron Rodgers.
The only person who you
talent-
can say can is fucking Mahomes.
I'm about to say Mahomes, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like Mahomes is probably the only person that can be physically better than
Aaron
Tom
Rodgers.
Brady. Well, listen.
Physically?
Okay, listen. Just let me finish.
Okay.
That, like, not only just like in terms of like records, physical athleticism, all of that shit, and greatness in terms of accomplishments. Because think about it, he's already about to go to his third AFC championship in as many years.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Brady's been to 16 championship games, I believe. Or some no, not 16.
I can't believe
He's
they let
14
these
he's
bum-ass
14
motherfuckers make it, bro.
14 and 2 in the divisional round. So he's been to so he's been to 14 championship games. This will be his 15th. So that's what I'm saying.
can't
Like,
believe
only
that
person
shit.
that's gonna come close is Mahomes.
See, that's the thing. I think you can look at it at both sides of that coin with Mahomes, where it's like the only person who I think can compare to Aaron Rodgers talent wise is Mahomes.
That's fair.
And then he also can reach the accomplishments as long as the organization stays together. He
Yeah.
can reach the accomplishments that Tom Brady had. But like,
I don't think
Aaron-
that's gonna happen though. I think
You
at
don't
some-
think Mahomes
only.
will?
Oh no, I think,
I think
the
Mahomes is gonna
organization
have
wise
the
only because
greatness,
I
yeah.
think Andy Reid at some point,
gonna retire.
well before Mahomes' career is done,
Yeah.
will retire.
So you think it's more Andy Reid than it is Mahomes?
no. I think
but
it's
the
because it's a
coaching
great
is the biggest
partnership.
part of the organization.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah.
because it's a great partnership.
Yeah.
I think that's why they're successful.
I'm just asking for
Mahomes can be,
clarification.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mahomes can be successful. Easily could get to
Yeah.
another Super Bowl, but I think the sustained longevity that John was talking about with the Patriots, that Bill and
that
Tom
happened
shared,
because they came in
Yeah.
at the same time, pretty
It
much.
can't. I honestly don't think we'll ever see it in football again.
Yeah.
To 20
not.
plus years of just
It would
straight-
have to be like if fucking Trevor Lawrence came with his coach, like some shit like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. How old is Andy Reid? 70 something?
I don't know, dog.
It's either 70 something or late 60s.
I mean,
Probably
way.
70s.
Either way, let's just not take the light off the fact that Aaron Rodgers is really a bad fucking man.
Yeah. OD.
That's my thing. Like, so the Ravens are out. I really like the Bills team, but they're young and they have years to come. I want Aaron to get his second one so people can put like more respect on his
Yeah.
name.
I think that it's just
Like, it comes down to what we've said all season with the Packers. Which defense is going to show up this week? Because they have the pieces to be a good defense. They have pieces to be a great defense.
they tried to.
Which one's going to
They
show
tried
up?
to give it away in that second half because I was like, that game should have been over by halftime. But somehow, some way, them Rams were just hanging around.
Bro,
That's
well,
Sean,
the
that's
Rams-
Sean
yeah.
McVay for you though. That's Sean McVay. He's a great fucking coach. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna let you like get smoked. Basically,
Tell me that wasn't one of the best 2-point conversion plays you ever seen.
talking about
The-
after the yeah.
The screen and then it was to the flip pass.
Yep.
Bro.
Yep, he took that from. Actually, no. He didn't take that from them. I'm thinking of another team. But yeah, McVay is that's what he do. He consistently overachieves. The past 3 years, winning records, two playoff appearances, division round, Super Bowl. Last year he didn't make it, but he was 9-7, I think. So there you go, McVay. I mean, the Rams, they overachieved this year again with Jared Goff, who probably won't be the quarterback going forward. But
How much years on his year? Because he signed a big deal.
he did sign a big deal. But
Get him out of there, man.
they're gonna figure something out because
Get
McVay is not fucking with him, yo.
You know, it'd be.
Well, I saw that.
Listen,
Was
I'll
that
tell
the
you what,
report
if-
that you saw?
Yeah.
I saw that too, but it's weird because how does that only? This is the first time I've ever heard of them not getting along. Kind of. I mean, I did
It
coincidental.
could be something that was always kept in house. We don't know.
Yeah, about to say.
Well, you know how good these NFL reporters be. You know, Schefter be getting everything.
I'll tell you what, though, if Bill O'Brien was still in the Texans, that would be a Texans ass move.
Yep.
Let's trade in Deshaun for Jared Goff.
Right, exactly. Speaking of Bill O'Brien, he actually got a job. Did I tell you?
Bama.
Speaking of bad jobs, did you hear who's in the running for the Seahawks offensive coordinator role?
Oh, Adam Gase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. My one boy was a Seahawks fan. He was like, he sent me the article. He was like obviously, sarcastically, what can you tell me about this Gase guy? So I replied, hard worker, gives 110% with
one in,
everything.
last one
First
out.
one in, last one out, always with a smile on his face.
Oh God. that they need some milk. I don't know what's going on in Seattle land right now, but yeah, they need to figure some shit out.
You know what sucks? I wouldn't be surprised if it actually worked out.
Yeah.
I would not be.
Some
people are just built to be
work out until
coordinators.
that defense is fucking different.
Yep.
Doesn't matter how good the offense is.
Yep, defense on some shit. But anyways, back to sorry, we keep getting distracted from Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, man, he's going to the championship game. He got to get to another bowl at least.
He's got to get, dude. He's just
He will.
I mean,
it just sucks because it's not his fault. You know what I mean?
Like Rodgers, I don't see how the Bucs is coming into Lambeau.
I'm not gonna lie. If this nigga Brady really come into Lambeau and win, bro.
How this is what I'm getting tight about, bro. They really let these bum ass Buccaneers make it to the NFC Championship, bro.
Drew Brees can't throw. You want to
That's
talk
what
about?
I'm saying.
You
Drew
can't.
Brees should have retired at the beginning of the year.
You can't.
Please tell me you saw the
Noodle on, bro.
Photoshop with Drew Brees cocking back to throw, and they Photoshop a macaroni.
Yeah, bro, he can't throw the ball downfield.
Bro, he should have retired as soon as he fucking said the flag is kneeling for the anthem is still racist. He should have retired right then and there, bro.
I can't believe I was watching this game with my grandfather, and then of course when Jameis Winston threw the 56-yard pass, we like he should just let him play, and I was just like in the back of my head, I'm like, you know what?
You right, Granddad.
You right, Granddad. And you know me, I love me some Jameis.
Bro, like it's just
that was a great play. Too.
Fucking
They stole that shit from the Bears.
You know what's weird? You could see that coming. Like as soon as he checked into the game, I'm like,
There's only one reason why he's in the game. One reason Jacoby Brissett comes in the game.
Right.
Oh, look. Oh, reverse. Wait, why is Jameis running? Oh, wow. I wonder what he's going to do.
Right. Oh, Jameis has the ball. Oh, he looks like he's going to throw it. I wonder where he's going.
To the other team.
Oh, boy. Oh, John.
Hey, man, listen.
So, all right, so where's Jameis going to be starting next year?
Oh, that's a great question. He got options, man. He could end up in Pittsburgh.
You saying in New Orleans.
He could end up with the Saints. I mean, listen, man, him being on the bench for a year, that might have helped him a little bit.
Hey, you surround him with Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara.
Well, I don't know, man.
Listen, he's had weapons
Alvin
around
Kamara,
him before.
Yeah, Michael Thomas.
How many has he? He hasn't had weapons like this.
Slant boy.
Oh, slant boy.
That was wild. But bro, Michael Thomas is not a deep threat like that.
You don't have to have.
But that's what Jameis does. Jameis isn't throwing fucking
there
check downs,
are other people on the roster you could throw deep to.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Like the dude he threw deep to when he came in.
I'm telling you, he's not going to be using slant boy to his full potential because he's not throwing it to the slant.
If Jameis was a full-time starter, Emmanuel Sanders would be the number one receiver on some shit because he gets open downfield.
Emmanuel Sanders should have had a better season, but it's not his fault.
But exactly, Drew Brees couldn't throw the ball downfield. That's his point blank period.
Hey man, look, just have.
I would like one Emmanuel Sanders.
Bro, I think a lot of people would like Emmanuel Sanders, but
Giants could use Emmanuel Sanders.
But yeah, man, Saints.
You blew it! Yay!
I'm so upset.
I mean, I know you. I'm not surprised that you're not. Yeah,
the
that you're
fucking
unhappy.
Bucs are cheeks, bro.
Yeah, I mean they won. So
how much easier of a path can you get? You go through Washington.
I mean,
go through Noodle Arm.
Hey man, listen, two really good defenses. I don't know. Hey, whatever. It is what it is. Listen, Brady.
I mean, what the Bucs? The difference in the game.
I really hope the Packers
interception,
smoke
right?
them.
Yeah, was a turnover battle.
Yeah,
because they kept getting great field
he threw
position.
4 interceptions.
I think three. One was returned for a touchdown.
Yeah, it was just funny watching it. I actually fell asleep during part of this game because I was like, this is not like entertaining. But
I ain't watched this shit.
I mean, I like the matchup between Mike Evans and Lattimore.
Rashawn Lattimore? Yeah. My son Mike Evans caught a teddy.
Because Lattimore be talking crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, Lattimore is not as good as I think he thinks he is.
He just got Michael.
He had a really good year.
He had a really good rookie year, and now not to say he's gonna have to fall off like him, but I'm getting kind of
the defensive back position
Josh
is all
Norman
about
vibes.
confidence, bro.
For what?
It really is about confidence.
Oh yeah.
Like, because the moment you have a bad season, you might just have a bad rest of the career. Because that's really wild like that. But I'll tell you what, though. Marlon had a great game.
Marlon did have a great game.
Bro, you know what's wild?
Talk to me.
He's the second most targeted cornerback.
Yeah.
Which is disrespect. And he don't be giving up shit like that, which is wild.
Yeah, man. It's crazy how that shit goes down. But anyways, man. What else? What else in the fucking divisional round? So basically going forward is just we got 2 games and it's gonna be Bills and Chiefs and it's gonna be Bucs and Packers.
I hope the Packers game is boring because they smoke them so much.
Damn, John, you really got a lot of hate for Tom Brady.
Not for Tom Brady, just for the Bucs in general.
He's
a part of it. But.
Well, I mean, why the Bucs in general?
Because he went there and then everyone wants to stack the team and be like, oh, we're guaranteed a chip. I hate when teams go into the season thinking they're guaranteed a chip.
You think it was?
I'm pretty sure the Chiefs went into this season guaranteed a chip.
Shit. Listen, honestly, bro, just listen. It's tough.
That is sustained success, my friend.
Yes,
that was not an overnight rebuild that the Bucs had.
Listen,
think about what the Bucs were last season compared to what the Chiefs were last season.
It's kind of.
I think the only thing they really did was just They brought in Gronk, they brought in AB, but they still had their linebacking core. They still had their secondary.
They brought in Gronk, Tom Brady, AB, Leonard Fournette,
LaShawn McCoy, who doesn't even play.
He doesn't play. Leonard Fournette was going to wind up on a team regardless.
Yeah, he was going to wind up on the team regardless.
He was just like, might as well just come here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think they made drastic.
Listen. If you want to win, you got to surround your quarterback with talent.
You don't think the Buccaneers are drastically different from last year?
Aside
from Jameis Winston to what they are now,
yes, obviously upgrading from Jameis Winston to Tom Brady, but it's not like it was just like this. They didn't have anything before. It's not like the pieces weren't there already.
That's your most important position, and then they brought even more skill players.
But there were skill players and things there already,
and they did more. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying it's not like this huge, big, grandiose thing, though. At least in my opinion,
we can't sit here and say.
Yes, obviously changing the quarterbacks is a big thing, but
on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the difference between the Bucs last year and this year?
Tom Brady and Jameis.
No, a scale of 1 to 10, and how drastic of a change you think it is?
Oh, how drastic? I think you got to see.
Paired one of the best quarterback, the most accomplished quarterbacks.
You think it is?
I think you got to say it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's definitely an 8 because
it's pretty fucking drastic to me.
Well, listen,
but it's not like they went all in and threw all. I'm saying in terms of like, it's not like they went out and threw all this money at these high profile free agents. Look who they got. It's bargain bin. Bargain bin for Gronk, bargain bin for Antonio Brown. Yes, you get.
Are those bargain bin talents though?
Not bargain bin talents, but
I don't say it's bargain, but it's not.
But listen,
Gronk literally only came because Tom Brady was there.
Right. That I agree with you on. But
AB was only there because nobody else wanted him.
Yeah,
nobody else wanted him. He was the only team he could have gone to was the Bucs, and it was only because Tom Brady was like, "Yo, I need him here." Bruce Arians did not fucks with him. He probably still doesn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he has a job. It's not like...
But there's the domino effect. Because Tom Brady's there, he's there. And he's not a bargain bin talent.
Wherever Tom Brady was going to go.
And if we can agree on that being a 7 to 10 change in drastic level, that's pretty fucking drastic.
I mean, it's not like he's the Antonio Brown from like 3 years ago.
It doesn't... I'm talking about the whole thing.
The whole thing just felt like a bunch of veterans trying to ring chase. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. And that's why I don't like it.
So you don't like it just because it's a bunch of veterans trying to ring chase?
Yes.
Niggas do that shit
every day. Niggas do that shit all the time.
Niggas do that shit
every day.
Yeah, a bunch of veterans will do that to a good team. I don't like everything doing that, and I don't like the fact that they were guaranteed a ring at the beginning of a season. I don't like when teams do that. Why is this so much?
I feel like we talked about the Bucs were not a trash team, but they were just 1 or 2 pieces away.
What is the issue with me saying I don't like a team being guaranteed a ring at the beginning of the season?
But I feel
they weren't guaranteed a ring.
Everyone literally went, "This is a Super Bowl team right here." As soon as it happened,
a Super Bowl contender, but they didn't say they were the Super Bowl team because I think everybody still thought it was the Chiefs. It was always going to be the Chiefs. Then you have the contenders like the Bucs and the Saints.
As soon as the team was made, they went, "This team is going to the Super Bowl."
I mean,
and I don't like away.
They're a game away.
They're a game
I
away.
don't like that for a team that was built overnight.
I mean, listen, I get it, but I mean, like,
am I not entitled to my opinion? You're not liking that for a team that was built overnight.
You're entitled to your opinion, John. I wouldn't say they were built overnight, but yes, you are entitled to your opinion.
They weren't built overnight.
No, AB didn't come until how long into the season?
Because
you want to talk about rebuilding franchises now,
John? Here's the thing: because they got literally everybody that's on their defense, and minus the rookies, were there last season. You know what I'm saying? They still had Chris Godwin, they still have Mike Evans, they still had Cameron Brate, they still had OJ Howard.
What did they do?
What they weren't doing?
What did they do that was that?
Because Jameis
because they upgraded at the most important position on the fucking field.
Yes, I mean you add the GOAT. What you think was going what happened? They're gonna be like,
That's what
oh, they're gonna make it to the wild card round, and they're gonna
I don't
lose.
think
Like,
they did
come
anything.
on, son.
They didn't do anything different than what every other team does in the
Yes,
offseason.
that's what I'm saying.
Acquire free agent talent.
Yes.
Free agent has to want to go there.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't do anything different.
They retooled with Tom Brady, a 43-year-old Tom Brady. Okay, I get it, and they're in the NFC Championship game. So I feel like, what is the? I mean, all right, you are entitled to your opinion. I understand.
I also remember the people that saying it wasn't.
every day.
I also remember the people that said it wasn't going to work.
LeBron every day because people want to go play with him.
Of course. But I feel like LeBron. All right, I think this is a little bit different though, because I feel like Brady
because LeBron is still arguably the best player in the world.
No, that's not why. That's not why I feel like it's different. I feel like it's different in this situation because for the most part, it has been easier for them to surround Tom Brady with talent than it has been for LeBron to have been surrounded by talent. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not people
it was easier, and people still give LeBron more shit for it.
I don't know. It's also different. I think. It's also different. You can't compare LeBron and Brady's situations. It's too different. Because the expectation, listen, if Bron won, and this is goddamn Mavericks' fault, I blame the fucking Mavericks. If LeBron beat the fucking Mavericks, nobody would be hating on LeBron. I think that's where it comes from. If he won that damn final, that's all he had to do is win that one finals. And then you know what? That's fine. I think everybody would love LeBron.
Well, I know. People didn't like him because of the decision.
People always going to hate you when you're great.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless you're Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah. Goddamn.
I said this. Dirk Nowitzki should be the poster child for NBA Twitter because he literally fits the criteria of everything they want superstars today to do.
Mm-hmm. Stay with your team.
Stay loyal, beat a superior team in the finals, and be an all-time great.
Mm-hmm.
And do it with no help. Yeah.
Do it no help.
No help.
Do it in a lower
in the harder conference.
In the harder conference, yeah.
Yes.
Because they won at 4 seed, right? That year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
3. I think they might have been 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And look who he beat in his way. Brandon Roy's Blazers, Kobe Bean Bryant, and the young gun OKC. Come on.
And the Heatles.
That's
a good thing. That's a really good comparison. The Dirk is exactly what NBA Twitter
Dirk
wants.
is exactly what NBA Twitter wants, but NBA Twitter isn't old enough to understand what Dirk Nowitzki or who he is.
Listen, I'm just saying. At that point before, like, and mind you, there have been super teams before. We just never really referred to them as super teams.
The Lakers dynasty is a super team if you really think about it.
Which Lakers dynasty?
All of them.
Okay, no.
No.
The Kobe's last 2 rings, those teams were pretty.
All right, well, not those.
Okay.
Not those ones.
Kobe and Shaq.
Shaq.
That was a super team.
That's a super team.
Because not even because there's a big 3 there. It's just because Kobe and Shaq.
But Kobe was drafted.
Kobe was drafted. All right, yeah, but they acquired Shaq.
Yeah, acquiring Shaq. Yeah, after with a
no, I think the thing is
in the bag.
Well,
but I don't think anyone expected a 3-peat.
No, but I don't know.
I don't think anyone expected them to win. I don't think even win 1.
But like, could you also?
I expected them to be real. I think people were like, "Yeah, they're gonna be good." I don't think anyone expected them to win that first one.
Who was in the West at that time? The Kings.
The Kings, the Blazers, end of the Rockets, the Spurs, the beginning of the Spurs,
the Blazers,
Blazers, yeah. Pippin's Blazers.
Maybe I'll ask some older NBA.
Here's the
fans.
thing, like the Bulls were a super team, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, well, how come nobody ever considers them a super team?
Because this was before.
Because Jordan bias.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing when you can't really put the Jordan bias in there because everybody that was there was drafted. That's kind of where.
No.
Yes, for the most part.
Dennis Rodman wasn't drafted.
All right, second 3-peat. And you're making it seem like, all right, yeah, Dennis Rodman, he was a defensive player of the year. Like, he was really good, don't get me wrong. But they won without him.
So, like, do they have to be accomplished?
You think they 3-peat the second one without him?
I mean, I can't. It's revisionist history at this
Without
point. I don't think so. I don't fucking know.
All right,
Who
so
knows?
like the Lakers with Magic and all them. That's not a super. Like that is arguably like that. Look at that.
Yes,
that's 5 niggas on this team on the court at the same time.
What you got? Fucking AC Green, James Worthy, Magic Johnson, and for the first one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yo, like what the fuck?
Just
and
Magic and Kareem,
niggas have the nerve to be mad at LeBron.
See, that's
niggas have the audacity,
that's
the
why
unmitigated gall.
I never understand this
The
about
temerity.
the super team. Super teams have been a thing forever.
Right.
We just don't categorize them because we've never seen the player movement like
And the
we have.
Celtics don't get the hate for creating the modern super team era.
Yeah, they
don't.
and they were really like
Because their bum ass only got one.
Yeah, they only did get
Sure,
one.
they only got one.
I feel like it was just the way that the Heatles were put together. If
Yeah. It's because they were still all in their primes.
They were all still in their primes, and they're all just like, "Hey, y'all, let's all go to Miami."
All top.
That's why Dwayne Wade. You be like Dwayne Wade never gets any flack for this because he already
He already won already.
And they were supposed to go to New York.
They were. I remember those billboards.
Oh,
I remember
God,
those
the
Nick
fucking
billboards. Oh yeah.
Honestly,
John-
I really
John-
do wish they went to New York.
John,
bro.
don't even bring it up.
I don't.
Because I was with John when the decision happened.
Yeah,
Fun
shout out
fact.
to Millen Lacrosse camp.
Yes, we was at lacrosse camp when this happened.
I was in Florida when it happened.
Yeah. The shit. Yeah, I remember you was telling us that. Yeah, it's actually very crazy. I just
Like them Pistons not considered a super team. They got Hall of Famers all
not
over
a
it.
super team.
Not a super team.
Why not? They're not.
They were.
They're not.
They're just hard working, scrappy. They just happen
Exactly.
to
Bro,
they just happen to have 4 Hall of Famers.
That was like
win.
that a team like that. 4 Hall of Famers. Who the 4 Hall of Famers?
Isaiah, Lambeer,
Oh, you're talking
Rodman,
about
bad.
the Bad
Oh,
Boys.
Bad Boys.
Bad
Yeah.
Boys. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
I thought you were talking about.
I was sitting here, I was
4
like,
Pistons.
I'll give you Chauncey.
I'm not
Like,
bugging,
damn.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
I should have.
You
Yeah,
should've,
so
okay.
the Bad Boy Pistons had
Wouldn't
had
say
all
it's
their
a-
Hall of Famers
Wouldn't say it's a super team, but yeah, you know what? You got 2 Hall of Famers on that.
because they didn't. Well, actually, no, because they did
Not for
draft.
nothing, Lambeer ain't put up numbers like that. But you know,
But he's still, but he's
he
still
was
regarded as
R&B.
one of the best.
He was just,
you know,
he was just a bruiser back when
Yeah.
the
He was
NBA
an
had
enforcer.
bruisers.
Joe Dumars.
Joe
you know,
Dumars.
He's
Joe
Joe
Dumars
Dumars and
and
Isaiah.
Thomas. Yeah,
like so.
yeah,
Hey,
you know.
and
what I'm saying?
Rodman.
And Rodman. Yes, another Hall of Famer.
Hey.
So yeah, they had 3 Hall of Famers on the team.
I think the stigma is just because of the player movement now.
Motherfuckers like to hate LeBron.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, but
That's
it's just.
but
I
it's,
just
it's
feel
not,
like
it's not the
here's
old
the
school
thing.
way of doing it.
I feel like
Because
it's
think about
such
it.
a
If LeBron was here before Jordan would be getting all the hate.
yeah, but it's such a flawed argument because I feel like what people try and take away from Jordan, what they kind of give to LeBron, and it kind of goes the other way around too. Because for me, I feel like a lot of times people will be like, all right, well, LeBron had to he had to play against the fucking super teams. He had to play against this. He had to play that. It's like, come on, son. We all saw the last dance. This shit wasn't easy for Jordan either. But I could be fair like that and say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that, like, yo, LeBron had to play against the Warriors. He's going to have to potentially play against this Nets team, which is probably one of the craziest super teams that I've seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Joe, it's not gonna work. Come on, there's only one ball.
Yeah, there's only one ball.
oh, yeah, you're
Apparently.
right.
So,
yeah.
you know, and
didn't know there was just one
Kyrie's
ball
a
in
locker
basketball.
room cancer, so it's gonna.
He's a ball hog.
It's
he's a
gonna
locker
blow
room
up in your
cancer,
face.
He can't
Mhm.
pass.
Right. Yeah. They haven't won anything ever, right? None of them are champions, right?
It's weird how
No.
basketball somehow became hard, like this weird thing you have to overanalyze. I don't know when that happened, but
Social media.
I love it and hate it at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know, but you know, don't hate LeBron, don't hate Jordan, just love them. You know,
Right? There's room enough. There's room enough for love for both.
You know what I'm saying? Like as me as a not LeBron stan and somebody that loves Jordan, I don't hate on LeBron. I fuck with LeBron. The humanitarian. I love that
as a
nigga.
fucking
As a
basketball
player,
player.
I'm
He's
like,
mad
you know
fun to
what?
watch.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be a hate. But that's the thing though. And this is why I hate LeBron fans.
Yep. Because if you don't love him and adore him, you hate him.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Can't just
Like
let
I
it-
don't
you
gotta
can't just
I
let it
don't
rock, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Can't
like
just let him live and
You
appreciate
can't
it.
say, "Damn, LeBron really missed that shot." Get some jokes off. Oh, you're a LeBron hater.
Head.
No, we make jokes It's Twitter. First of all, it's just anything. Everybody
Right.
can get jokes,
Twitter
right?
all this place.
Like we've been roasting the 2-time MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, relentlessly.
Yes.
We've roasted Steph before.
Yep.
We've roasted Russ.
Yeah.
Like
And put some respect on fucking Steph Curry, yo. Now that everybody's not on the hype train of him anymore, I can actually defend this man. Yeah, y'all need to hop off his light-skinned nuts because this man is pretty fucking good.
I'm
And that's-
having cashews.
Yes. Hold up, John. I was
not
thinking.
the-
I was thinking
he's not
more-
the same color as a cashew?
I was thinking macadamias, but you know,
Am I
That's
wrong?
what I was thinking,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, you know what?
oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's ask Aisha. Maybe she'll know.
Yeah,
she has
maybe.
more insight on that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but yeah, man, Steph out here hooping. I'm mad I didn't follow that game more closely because I turned it off at halftime. I definitely would have live bet for that.
Yeah.
It's like the third time they've come back from a deficit of like 17 or
When
more.
they said
in the second
Aisha
half.
food trash on Twitter.
I said that.
No, they was talking about on Twitter. They're like
Oh.
Aisha food trash. That probably don't even like that shit.
Yeah, he probably don't be in that shit.
Oh
That's
my
mean.
god,
Yeah.
that shit is crazy,
Yeah.
bro. It's so wild because Riley is like old now.
Yeah.
She's not old, but like she's
She's
grown
old.
up,
She's
and
grown
it's
up,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah,
All his kids is like
She don't cook like Dirk's wife. Is that what you're saying?
it's not.
I'm telling you, this is what we need. We need just 2 guys in the league. I want to just randomly pop up with a black girlfriend and or wife.
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris and Luka Doncic. Don't
That's
know
the thing,
why.
bro. Luka already got a girl, but Luka had a black girl, bro.
And
It would be lit, bro.
word to Malik Beasley what that means.
yo, I'm crying.
Motherfuckers already love Luka enough. If he had a black girlfriend,
Dog. And
It would be
he just pulled up
crazy,
one day
bro.
randomly with the silky on. And
Not
there's
the silky, bro.
There's
Not
not
the
even nothing
silky.
under there. It's just his regular ass hair.
Not even tied, just on his head, like just mad loose,
Just hanging.
silky and a fitted, and a black nasty,
Ugh. Justin knows about the black nasties though.
bro. Oh
yeah.
my god, Luka is so good at basketball.
Yeah, Luke is good at basketball. Oh, John, I actually have something else for you because you know I like to pay my friends back. Here you go.
That's crazy.
Are you
You're welcome.
now the
Thanks.
plug?
You know
If you don't get your damn free trial,
I don't know how to work the internet.
Yeah,
so-
nah, it's all
Oh
right.
my
You
God.
just know how to work Twitter.
not your job being on the internet.
Hey man, look. Job's not on the internet. It's on TV.
Anyway,
You know that jagged.
I don't even know
little
how we got here, but let's just.
I
we're
think
rolling.
I think we're good for the sports.
Yeah.
pill. Yeah.
I don't even know what's gonna make it at this point.
Oh yeah.
But,
Also,
you know,
DJ
we're
LeMahieu's coming
live.
back. So
Whoop whoop. Yes, sir. Needed that.
George Stringer, please do not sign with the Blue Jays.
I'm telling you right now, Yankees have no excuse. I'm usually the Yankee apologist. And I always make excuses for them. There's no excuse this year. I'm one of those Yankee fans this year. So
Can we get real Muto? That would be nice.
Nah. We don't got money. The Yankees don't have money.
I just
crazy.
I just don't want to see Gary Sanchez.
bro, 6 years. We were talking about they was off on the 5th year. Bro, they gave this nigga 6 years. He's gonna be here till he's 40.
The only thing
Who?
that I have to LeMahieu. The only
Yeah,
thing
I was like, what the fuck?
I
6
have to
years.
say in regards to DJ LeMahieu, they got it done, and I'm happy. It's that deal is gonna be ass after maybe I'll say like after 3 years. It's
I would
probably
say
gonna
after
be ass.
3, it's probably gonna be
It's
garbage.
probably gonna be ass. But you know what?
If a ring comes out of it, we're not going to be too mad.
Damn right, and that's it.
We just gotta
Same thing with
figure out-
Stanton. As long as one ring comes out of this 10-year or whatever 7-year marriage,
God damn it.
I'm still not that mad at it.
Whatever. Listen, he did his thing in this past postseason, and if we gonna use recency bias like we always do,
Listen, all you can ask, and with anything, is as long as you see improvement each year.
damn right.
Because it's not like when he came to New York, he wasn't bad either.
Yep.
He just wasn't MVP.
Yep.
But as long as you see improvement each year, can't ask for more.
Yep.
bro, my man was out here crushing balls.
Yep. I just need
out in
fucking
San Diego. Oh,
I need
man.
Aaron Judge to be healthy. I need Gary Sanchez to either know how to play baseball again or to get the fuck out of New York.
Need Glaber to get his shit together too.
I think he earned to have a down season last year, but
Ain't nobody earned nothing. Ain't
I
nobody
just need
earned nothing.
he just needs to not have another one.
Yep.
Follow us at Saratobi Sports on Instagram and Twitter. Go check out the YouTube channel as well. If you're not listening, go watch it, or vice versa. And then you can follow me on Twitter at Offended Narwhal. And that's it for me, guys.
Me?
I mean,
It's
usually how
always
it goes,
you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. That is usually me. Well, all I gotta say is, actually, I didn't even mention this earlier, but yo, shout out to what's that lady's name? Sarah Thomas,
Oh, the ref?
first woman to officiate at a Super Bowl. That's pretty dope. Yes.
Not you not clapping.
Yeah.
I clicked the button, so it's
That was an implied clap.
It's an implied
No, we
clap.
always all
yes.
clap. He big,
yeah.
better than us now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You know.
Your fit
Yeah,
would've been
y'all have
complete in my
y'all
slippers.
have a good week. If y'all want to follow me, y'all can follow me on the gram @WildWest_11.
Why are you saying it like a shy toddler?
Yeah, you know, it's my first time.
You're literally out here like, if you want to follow me,
Yeah.
you can follow me.
My
at
Instagram is
Worldwide West.
WorldWideWest_11. Nah, but for real, if y'all want to follow me, hit the gram. You know, make sure y'all staying safe out here. This COVID shit is wilding. Set up my vaccine appointment. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna be in this bitch vaccinated like shit. You know, do what y'all gotta do though. And yeah, you know, Black Lives Matter and all that good stuff.
As always. Good night, everybody. This is bullcrap. I don't even have the thing on. I don't even know what's going
Let me play
on.
a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
See how I'm treated? This is why nobody's getting no more Pop Funkos. See that? You just buttoned yourself out of Popos.
Popos?
Yeah, they're now
fuck is a popo?
Pop Funkos.
now
it's
they are now
Popos.
considered Popos. So
It
But yeah.
really is the middleweights.
You can follow me on the Twitters, J_Thomas_24. Let's see. You don't really give a crap about Instagram.
True.
Or TikTok. Except for the Busted Challenge.
Yes.
Go listen to last week's intro.
Yep. And remember to tip your bartenders and your local waitresses and your delivery drivers and the Ematoja people too. Later. Good night, everybody.
Catch y'all next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice.